Greetings, superior beings, greetings, supreme being. Welcome to Universal Peace Television. Here you can see some blood that I've coughed up because of the paedo Bilderberg attacks on my lung with the cancer harp. With a beam I can feel with my hand. So the idea is imagining that the paedo elite are caught and killed, which is amplified by the psychotronic amplifiers, so that they lose control and cannot tyrannize us anymore with their legal torture, so that they're prevented from killing 7 billion people and creating a negative dystopian timeline, a Luciferian timeline, and that a non-fictional utopian timeline is created instead, in which maximum fulfillment is bestowed upon us all. So that means kill Bilderberg members, kill the Pope, Adolfo Nicholas, and others involved in the depopulation. I think it's best to shoot them with a sniper rifle, and that's your job if you're government, because the Jesuit infant eaters control the Supreme Court. You cannot get a fair trial, as explained by many people online, like Kevin Annett, Nobel Prize nominee. So perhaps they are not controlled opposition, perhaps they are trying to do the right thing, just to inform as many people as possible about these Jesuit infant eaters that want to depopulate to 500 million and create a Luciferian New World Order with Ebola and the cancer harp in Parker Flats, Alaska. This morning they woke me up with the cancer harp attacks on my lung again, and with the DARPA centipedes in my throat, making clicking noises. And so I think they're trying to use my brain to depopulate the earth, to use my special powers like talking along with people, mind reading, etc., to abuse them to depopulate the earth. But in reality, they're aging faster themselves because of it. Obama's gray hair makes it clear. And they're gonna die now for the illegal things they've done to me and my father. So there is no way back. There's no way back for the infant eating Jesuit paedos. And they're going to die with their cancer harp, with their foul illegal torture and their illegal depopulation plans in violation of the Genocide Convention. So kill the infant eating trolls before they kill you all. That's the idea. So I hope the 15 other scalar weapon countries help, and otherwise they are taken away as well, and a Luciferian New World Order will be produced. And 7 billion people will die. So I think the plans are real. The Agenda 21, 3 times 7 is real. Everything has been prepared For their Ebola, Lassa, Chimera virus with sticky DNA. For example, the Complan of the Pentagon, Complan 88, to nuke the zombie hordes. After they are injected with the rabies-based Ebola vaccine, which will turn them into zombies, like Complan 88. So then they can nuke without MAD occurring, basically. Let's see right here. And of course, Ebola is still spreading in reality. The mainstream media will keep on lying until they go away themselves because of their foul lies. So they will be punished and they will pay for their foul lies and being accomplices to the illegal torture and depopulation with blood. If they're Jesuits or Bilderberg or other people that are involved in it. Because the people of planet Earth will unite against them, they are uniting, and they will wipe them out, like the paedo elite wanted to wipe them out. I think that's logical. Anonymous already made it clear as well. So kill them now. You have to, not to redeem a murderer from the death penalty for money. So I know the real law, I studied law, and I know it's illegal what you trolls are doing to me. So the remotely controlled centipedes are real. At the moment we're letting them attack my throat again. There is no use in looking with the camera. It just makes me choke, and then I let the centipede disappear and return when I stop sticking a camera in my throat. And I think they're beginning to get more power, like Montauk share, basically. So, for example, if you want to open a bottle like this one, they can make sure, and as soon as you want to open it, that it's sealed more tightly, that you can't open it with one hand. It's not with hard. They can let materials expand, make them warm, etc. So it's not really Montauk chair. And if basically it reads your mind and then makes a decision on that. So if you want to stay in bed all day because you feel sick, then it starts hurting your back. Starts hurting your back when it knows that. And all the mistakes I make in my speech are made by the paedo infant eating computer of the paedo Jesuits that will wipe you all out. So I don't believe in imagining that you're killed. That's what they want you to do so that you don't kill them yourself. I think it doesn't work that way. And that you're all going away anyway if they do that to me. That they're too busy depopulating the earth. So they will never get a permanent cure against aging during their lifetime. That's why they look so old. The previous Pope has died, the inventor of HARP has died. Obama has gray hair. And so does Bill Clinton. So I've explained my previous broadcast why that is. And I'm going to get something to drink. So you'll have to watch my previous broadcast if you want to know. So the Dutch penis choppers are also heavily involved in the depopulation. All these groups together are less than 1% of the world's global population. And with the new technology, it's possible for them to eliminate 99% of the world's global population to produce their Luciferian New World Order. With the cancer heart, they can kill people instantly with brain bleedings, heart attacks, and by inducing cancer in 1 in 2 American males, according to Medscape.com. Panels are blocking the opening of the menu. You heard me click on the thing. So they're blocking mouse clicks, which is another part of their satanic ritual abuse to clock how fast you are. They're clocking people's brains to see if they're in danger, if they need electroshock, etc. So I think the paedos will kill you all, that you're safe as a machine. They will go away, and things will get more and more horrible for the Americans with the lower sperm count and lower life expectancy age. So these Americans die 7 years younger, 6 years ago, because of Mr. Rockefeller and the other paedo eating elite blood drinkers. They poison them and will keep on poisoning them until they die. So they may look healthy on the outside, but they may be sterile, and they may be sick and carry diseases that you wouldn't believe, chimera viruses, spreading chemtrails, etc. So that's why their life expectancy age is going down. So they can drop dead any second.
Parts of Belgium look like militarized zones today. Troops took over the streets and took over from police, providing well-armed protection of potential terror targets.
Rockefeller is about 100.
There was a time when governments tried to be hush-hush about their surveillance capabilities and plans, sensing that many people would be unwilling to sacrifice their privacy in the name of security, but not anymore. While on a tour of the Department of Homeland Security, U.S. President Barack Obama has unveiled proposals to strengthen cyber.
So people that illegally torture people to death with remote control centipedes that eat infants are very sick minds. And if you let these people do that to you, then you're really going away. Like the paedo elite themselves. They can lie, but they cannot make us believe they lie.
A new tool police agencies can use to look directly through the walls of your home.
We're not paedo, computer.
Right out of science fiction. Seems kind of like
so it's best not to respond to it and kill them now before they torture you all to death with the cancer heart.
This handheld device called the Range R can see through walls. It's already in the hands of dozens of police departments across the country.
Blocking the laser, usually until I say how they do that with HARP. There's a spark, there's gas.
The technology could also be applied to the iPad or Mac computer.
Sure sounds like something out of Hollywood. A drug smuggling drone strapped with more than 6 pounds of crystal meth crashes before crossing the U.S. border.
Well, maybe this is something right here in Detroit. The government is
Paedos are attacking my throat again. Would you like to also break controlled snakes to go away? So I've decided not to give you all permanent cure against aging either, so that everything that lives dies until they take their sentence out.
That can not only move in 2 dimensions, but they can move in 3 dimensions. These drones use the information from real sets to see, think, and adapt.
Build your lives with a negative value, which you can't understand as long as you are controlled.
The drones are adapting to them.
And I think many of you are almost there already.
Open doors that can
I understand
to amazing
that it's hard for you all as well.
I think this next story is also going to get you hot under the collar. North Carolina town agreeing to remove both a statue honoring our veterans and a Christian flag from a park. You can see what the statue is up on your screen there. That's so offensive, isn't it? The town sued by a man who said he was offended by the depiction of that soldier kneeling by a cross.
But they are meaner than kind vegetarians like me and my mother. They tortured to death to depopulate to 500 million. I think I'll be dead soon. They'll continue till you all die for the Luciferian world order, which of course they deny. They usually tell lies based on wishful thinking. You can see my list of Obama's 1,000 lies, which are verifiable lies, like the promise to close Guantanamo, to end the drug race, all these shot dogs, etc.
Common Core standardized testing, but tonight a teacher is asking to opt out. I must go on record as strongly objecting to this test. This is not developmentally.
You see the price and brain controls and they're going away.
And harmful to suggest that it is.
My Little Pony fans embrace
Even if what I say doesn't work, Cancer Harp does. It's how the chemtrails and monster technology MO food is a sterilizing weapon and the killer vaccines. And of course, there are no man-made viruses with sticky in the DNA that interlock with other viruses, maybe even better, more effective.
The symbolic doomsday clock are ringing the alarm about rising world threats.
And it may be in your advantage to die, so the beast computers are still gaining control of your brainwaves and your body.
Based on their observations, the
In
members
reality,
of the
everything
Bulletin
is
of the Atomic
energy.
Science and Security Board find conditions in the world to be so threatening that they are moving the hands of the doomsday clock 2 minutes closer.
So by now, I think everybody
It is now
is a slave of the Jesuit infant
the
eaters,
terrorist attack in Paris
quantum computer,
galvanized the world and sparked overwhelming
or they're dead.
sympathy. But the reaction to a massacre in Nigeria at the same time has been much different, even though many more people died there. Nigeria has also been grappling with a number of deadly terror attacks. Militants from Boko Haram have laid siege on villages in the north, killing hundreds, possibly thousands of people.
The news in the Middle East today was the government of Yemen has officially fallen. Right now we have 2 countries in the Arabian Peninsula where their future is very uncertain. In Yemen, the president resigned. His house was surrounded by rebels and he effectively threw in the towel. He decided he didn't.
Why are these news readers nodding their head yes and no, etc.?
The passing of a major figure in
Are they
the Middle
controlled or
East, King
something?
Abdullah of Saudi Arabia, has died at the age of 90. The Saudis are looking at the Iranians in the north, the Iranian allies, which is
CIA's
Iraq, Syria, and
evergreen
Lebanon
air
on one side, and
controls them
now to the south and west.
until
under
they die
Iranian
for Lucifer.
dominance. It's a loss of an ally against Al Qaeda, and it's a huge geopolitical gain for Iran, extending its influence over Arab states.
So according to themselves, they have to die, so the God can judge their souls.
In Baghdad, we followed that for
So
years.
we helped them
about
with
its
that.
influence in Syria, backing Assad, the leader there, and its support for Hezbollah in the country of Lebanon. And now, in the past week alone, you have Shiite-backed leaders here.
So the mainstream media trolls cannot convince me of anything
the
either.
government, rather, out of power. And the sphere of influence here around this entire area, with Saudi Arabia now right here in the middle of the death of its king last night, or overnight, I should say, and just tucked away here in the left-hand corner, is the country of Israel.
So the paedo infant eaters are hurting my ear, my lung, and my throat. Alright, this is the part I wanted to see. It says here, Ezekiel 38:39, war, an invasion of Israel led by Russia and Iran, along with an alliance of Middle Eastern nations. I doubt if it says that in Ezekiel. So these people are just making things up. If they heard it from someone else and then they believe it, they believe everything you say. It's about Gog and Magog. So Abigail the foul paedo Jesuits that have tortured my mother to death with her cancer harp. But of course, they have the death ray and they scare your mind. So I understand you're safe with them. So you'll go away for the Luciferian world order. You're not going to kill them. Which is what they want to hear, so they know they can kill you and get away with it. First, check out until the position is right. Well, nothing much. So we can just imagine that they are killed, these angels on their ass. Will wipe them out. Paedo infant eating trolls. Mr. Cancer Harp in Park of Alaska. Yes, we can. Do it with the Luciferian. So, and then there's also kill all Luciferians. But perhaps killing 7 billion people is allowed. Killing Luciferians is allowed as well, of course. You think the fictional deity for that? The beast computer sending these illegal voices call messages in your brains until you go away. I'm kind of negative today because of continuous pain, etc. So they do this because the goal is getting me force drugged to death, radiated to death in the hospital. And they did that once before, so I won't make the same mistake twice. So the torture is done with HARP, and the hospitals are the slaughterhouses, where 1 in 3 people are misdiagnosed, deliberately probably. And the hospitals are in the top 10 of main causes of death twice. Prescription drugs leading killer in the USA, and medical errors leading cause of death. And some people of the CIA Mockingbird controlled mainstream media leave it out, so that you don't know that many people die in the hospital of misdiagnosis of prescription drugs, which are 2 of their main depopulation methods. And of course, the hospital itself, with nosocomial viruses are spread in and through hospitals, can even affect the doctors themselves. So they are not immune either to the new chimera viruses that they cannot even find with their tests. Possibly new hybrid insects that they can find with a CT scan, PET scan, colonoscopy, and bronchoscopy. So they may have sort of radar club built in, sort of shield, so they don't show up on the CT scan and PET scan. Of course, the TRD is specialized in the type of things. So what you hear in your head is God, not God, to keep it there. And the voice of God programming is real. So they want to pretend they're God, not to get caught. Apparently the paedo infant eaters hate innocent vegetarians. So often that one of them say, I hate this man, etc. Which is enough for them to age faster and die. Because I see it as part of their smear campaign. Everybody who pretends I'm paedo instead of the Jesuit infant eater is aging faster and they're dying faster. And they can drop dead any second now. Which they will, like the previous Pope, etc. So I will not give them a permanent cure against aging. And you all may still be growing younger because of the programming of the psychotronic amplifiers. And my hypnosis only has beneficial effects for you if you have not tortured me with directed energy and you have not pretended that I'm pedophile instead of the Jesuit infant eating trolls. The real pedophiles that will kill you all for the Luciferian New World Order, pretending to be religious people that are a military order in reality. So kill these liars, wipe them out and torture them to death, like they did to my mother, before they kill you all for the Luciferian New World Order. Unite with 15 other scalar weapon countries. So because they've torched all teeth out of my mouth and torturing me and my father to death with their remotely controlled DARPA centipedes, I'm for these things. I'm an innocent vegetarian. Because they control the Supreme Court, you cannot use legal means to fight these people. They are themselves exempt from the laws they've made, which is tyranny, and they are tax exempt. Like Google, for example, so they don't have to pay taxes like you all have to. Hitler and Stalin also confiscated the guns before their Jesuit World War started. So they're just trying to make history repeat itself. They're used to torturing and infant eating to control the masses with torture, pain, and fear. They think it's the proper thing to do. Monkey see, monkey do programming. Make that sound via my nose so it can be one of them. And they're clearly attacking my throat with their centipedes, etc. To silence me, to make my voice fade. I know Rockefeller will die. I've seen him in his coffin. So it's not a question of if, but when. Or ISIS, the CIA, may also help. Perhaps they're really good in reality. These Ashkenazi Jews. They're gonna kill you all for their Luciferian New World Order. Kill all Goyim and all the world from Jerusalem while pretending they're your friend. So I think many people don't understand how evil and despicable the Jesuit infant eaters really are. But millions of people already knew that. The evidence is overwhelming, verifiable. So that's why they cannot brain control you anymore. You've got back self-control because you now know all these things. Like we can always think of the opposite next side here. You're taking my long to make me pant. With the beam I can feel with my hand. So it's not too sharp. I send the bead in my throat. Make these clicking noises. So switch off and destroy sabotage harp. Switch off your beast computer, your brain control equipment. Which will be used to exterminate you all if you don't. So I think Dreamland Area 50 is real. Let's check how many viewers my previous videos have. I do select the videos you see the review screen. So it's clear they want to make me look like a pedophile, as with infant eaters control everything with wireless energy, including your brain waves. And they want to pretend the people that expose them are terrorists, pedophiles, etc., which they are themselves. So they have poisoned you with ethylene debrimide if you're sterile, etc., as from the killer vaccines and chemtrails. Parcel girl deaths are also real. So that's done by the Jesuit infant eaters who want to create a Luciferian New World Order after killing 7 billion, 6.5 billion of us. And their military order posing as a religious order, pretending to be Christians. In the 16 eyewitness testimonies and official Vatican documents make clear they eat infants as part of the initiation ritual. So in reality, they're total loonies. They've tortured my mother to death with their cancer harp. And they believe in the we're overpopulated lie. So if you don't kill them, they will kill you all. Also, if you help, they won't leave any trace of evidence, and you are exterminated. So I think Obama would shot as well. And perhaps there is someone helping us, but I doubt it. I think these are my own precognitive capabilities. So if I get only 4 views every time, there is no use in broadcasting. Then I now close the broadcast for universal peace.